Hey everybody, Ben Whaley, Golden Harvest Agronomist, Eastern Iowa, and I was just checking in to see if anybody planted any beans a couple weeks ago, and then see what we have in store for the next couple weeks. So we got a good amount of rain last week. I think 2.5 inches in a lot of places, but I'm out here south of Grinnell on corn stalk fields. It's just been worked a little bit this weekend from field cultivator, and it really worked up pretty nice. I thought it'd be a lot wetter than it is. If you get down in here though, it's really not that wet. You could probably plant this tomorrow if you wanted to. Probably be better to wait till Wednesday, but just wanted to kind of go over what we're seeing. Really having a good time there with the residue breaking up and really starting to mineralize there pretty good with the weather we've gotten and the rain. So really shaping up to be a pretty good seed bed. But looking at the end of the week, and Wednesday supposed to be pretty nice, and then it's supposed to rain Thursday and some of the weekend too, and then maybe on Monday. But after that, looks like we're gonna have a pretty good stretch here. So it'd probably be best to leave the corn in the bag until we get past that Monday storm that's going to come through and see what we get. But we're still really early. We're really not even hardly started April, and usually we don't want to really start planting until about the April 10th or 12th, and especially if it's going to get cold. It definitely looks like we're not going to get a whole lot of cold snap there. I think the freeze is probably about off. The lows are really in the low 40s, so that's not really a big thing. So if you are ready and you got a couple fields that are ready and you're wanting to try some early beans, I think that'd be a good thing to do. Try to get them in on Wednesday or maybe a little bit before that or whenever they're fit. But it's a great time to go plant some beans. I think stuff is really shaping up to be pretty good, and I wouldn't worry about the beans losing a whole lot. If you lose 10,000, that's not a big deal. It's not supposed to be a real cold rain, so I think we'll be all right. And with our seed treatments, and they're pretty tough, so I'd advise you, and if you got some time, go try some beans, and we'll see if we get a yield bump out of them. Just try to think about that, and don't hesitate to call if you need something. But have a good week, and hope you get some planting in.